What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Good evening. In case you guys can't tell, I'm in a pretty damn good mood. How is everyone tonight? Right, Paul? Yes, Paul, the fun is back. The fun is back. Keith, DN, Erickson, William, Jake, Maestro, Jordan, Sean Miller, Wing a Rod, Mark, Smoke, Blake H, Antonio Aguar, Zabiadina. What is up? What's up, everyone? Yo, Daniel Gutierrez, what's up? Zach, Byron, balanced investing up 28 grand today. Balanced investing. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Andrew, what's going on, brother? Mark Simmons, Chris 305. Shane Allman, what's up? Shane, haven't seen you on a stream in a little while, brother. What's going on? R. Hirsch, my man, never misses a stream. R. Hirsch, what's up? Renzo, new member, what's up? Das Snail in the house. Young Hio, Nancy, Blake, baby, come back. Yeah, Blake. Yes. Amit, what's up, Amit? I haven't seen you in a little bit either. Joseph, what's going on? AJ Display. Josh, Extreme Gamer. E-Ports, new member. Ryan Gunn in the house. What's up, Ryan? Tom, Breakout Trading. Nice job today. Think Potato. Renee Johnson, what's up? Okay, guys, show of hands. How many people traded KODK today? Show of hands. How many of you traded KODK? Show of hands. All right, Blake, Box, Paul, Fernando, Think Potato, Sean, Mark, Zahir, Sean, Byron, Balanced, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan says you already know. Oscar, Chad, the number one dad, Lone Wolf, challenging Jason Spatafor for the number one dad wolf spot. Renzo, Andrew. Yes, both Andrews. Chris 305 with the dab. Chris 305 with the dab emoji. Hell yes. Wingerod, my man. Beautiful. Guys, listen, what I'll say real quick, if you guys did not trade KODK today, don't worry, because I think small caps are back. Okay? Don't worry, I think small caps are back. Guys, what we talked about yesterday on the live stream, you guys were on the live stream with me yesterday. I talked about KODK for a long time. I told you guys that KODK, I told you yesterday, had major short squeeze potential. I said it yesterday on the live stream. I told you yesterday, KODK was going to be my number one focus coming into the day today. I said yesterday that I think KODK has the potential to wake up small caps. And wake them up did it ever. Not only did KODK squeeze from that 1750 area, okay, that 1725 area that we talked about on the stream yesterday, not only did it go from 17 and change up to 60, but you also had other small caps squeeze like all hell. KNDI, massive move. BLNK, massive move. You are starting to see small caps squeeze. Yesterday on my live stream, if you guys missed my live stream yesterday, I highly recommend you go back and you check it out, because we walked through exactly what happened today. We talked about yesterday what I thought was going to take place today on small caps. We talked about KODK, and everything we discussed yesterday came to fruition today. And we capitalized on it huge in the TTG chat room today. Guys, I got long KODK today at $17.95. $17.95 was my entry on KODK today. The low of the day is $17.50. The low is $17.50. My entry was $17.95 in chat today. Okay. We called this thing perfectly. All my TTG fam, okay, all my TTG fam that was in chat with me today, guys, comment in chat. If you guys were in chat with me today trading KODK, comment in chat right now. I want to know how much you guys made on KODK today. If you traded it, I want to know how much you guys made. I want you guys to comment in chat and tell me right now, did we not call this thing to an absolute freaking T today in the chat room? I was so stoked to see my game plan come to fruition so beautifully. I'm going to break down for you the entire setup on KODK. I'm going to break down the entire technical analysis on it. Okay, we are going to discuss why I thought KODK had the potential for such a major short squeeze, why it was my number one focus coming into the day, and why did I buy the stock at $17.95. I ended up adding to the position just over 19, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. Okay, I'm going to explain to you guys why I did what I did, and what was it that caused me to pull the trigger. Now, did I hold this all the way up to 60? No. Okay, no. Did I leave six figures of additional profit on the table? Yes. Okay, yes, I did. But still, today was a huge day. I pulled out a 50% gain on my full position size. I added to that position, and I got a 50% gain on my final take profit, which I'm still extremely happy with. I'm not upset that I missed out on the move to 60, because I got flat this thing in front of $30. Okay, I got flat in front of 30. I was long at $17.95. I added in 19 and change, then I got flat in front of 30. So I missed another $30 up to 60, but I'm not upset at all. I will never be upset with catching a move like that. And there's a few things that we're going to discuss with this KODK today. This is going to be an amazing live stream. There's so much to discuss when it comes to the setup with KODK. I'm going to talk to you guys about KNDI. I'm going to talk to you about BLNK. I'm going to talk to you about small caps in general. I'm going to talk to you about the psychological aspect now, what has shifted, how the psychological aspect of traders has shifted because of today. You have short sellers and long traders that over the last couple of weeks have been stuck in one specific mindset. They've been stuck in one specific state of mind. Now, because of today, that mindset has changed. And that shift in mindset on a short seller and a long trader, they both shift their mindset. And that's what causes small caps to get hot and then small caps to get cold. So we're going to talk about that as well. I'm also going to talk to you guys about a little bit of a mental lesson for those of you that did trade KODK today. There's a mental lesson I want to talk to you about. For those of you that bought KODK yesterday and held it, hoping and praying that the stock was going to bounce back because you were out of PDT trades or anything like that, and then the stock gapped up and ran today. Yes, congratulations on the win, but I'm not. There's actually, I want to talk to you guys about people that made money that way. I want you to just kind of check yourself a little bit and understand that this is not the norm, and that if you just bought the stock yesterday and you were down money and you just held on to it into the close, hoping and praying, that was actually a bad trade. Okay, KODK yesterday closed at the low of the day. It squeezed at 5:30 in the afternoon when nobody was paying attention in the after-hour session, and then you woke up this morning and the stock was at 17. Okay, so that's not really great risk management. Yes, it worked out this time, but this time of KODK, this is an outlier. This is not the normal movement that you get on small caps. So if that is the way that you made money on KODK today, congrats. But count your blessings a little bit, because the stock could have very easily gapped down to $6 and you could have really gotten hurt if that's how you traded KODK. I did not get long KODK yesterday. I got long it today. Okay. So there's also a mental lesson that I want to talk to you about for those of you that missed KODK and are dealing with massive FOMO right now. There's so much that I want to talk to you guys about, and I know I just did a live stream yesterday, but there's so much to unpack in this one particular trade that has such tremendous repercussions in so many other different areas that I wanted to come on and I wanted to have this conversation with you and go over a lot of these different lessons, because there's technical lessons on the trade itself. Then there's some mental lessons on whether you made money, whether you missed it, and then about the entire small cap market overall. So we're going to talk about all of that on this live stream here today. It's going to be an awesome, awesome live stream. In case you guys can't tell, I'm super pumped. I killed it today on KODK. Huge day. And I think small caps are back. So I'm very excited for tomorrow. I'm very excited for Friday. I'm very excited for some follow through squeeze action now on small caps. I think we're going to have a really, really nice couple of days in small caps, and my focus will be back down on small caps. The next 2 days are going to be very, very busy. Tomorrow, you have earnings from Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook. Friday, you have the unemployment benefits are expiring, and you've had multiple headlines come out of Washington today saying that Democrats and Republicans are still very far away from a deal. Well, they better have a deal by Friday, because the unemployment benefits are due to run out, and you still have what is it, 14 million people unemployed, something like that. I don't even remember what the last unemployment number was. I think it's around 14 million, something like that. So they better come to some type of agreement soon. So there's a lot going on over the next couple of days, but my focus will be on small caps, guys, because what I saw today really gets me excited and really has me pumped. I think that in June, the month of June was the best action in small caps I've ever seen in my entire trading career. Okay. June was insane. It was like almost every single day you had a stock go from $5 to $20. Almost every single day you had that type of action in small caps in the month of June. Then July, they got quiet. They kind of cooled off. All the moves that small caps were making were in the pre-market session. They would make a move pre-market, the bell would ring, and the stocks would die. And that happened every single day for the month of July. And then now you get this massive short squeeze, and I think small caps are back. And I think that the opportunity that we are going to see in small caps over the next couple of days is going to be fantastic, phenomenal. I'm going to be pushing. I'm switching my tiers back to be 25, 50, 25 on my take profits, and I'm really going to start to go after some of these plays because I think we're going to get some follow through. Okay, so a lot, like I said, a lot to unpack, a lot to discuss on the stream. I'm going to take just a couple of questions. I'm not going to, usually I'll do like a half hour, 45 minutes of questions. But we got a late start on the live stream. I had some stuff going on. It was my nephew's birthday. I'm usually an hour earlier. I usually start my streams around 8:30, but today I was a little busy. So I'm not going to take too many questions. I'll take like 2 or 3 questions, and then we're going to get right into these lessons, and we're going to start to unpack this KODK trade. So, hey guys, I'll give it just a couple minutes for some people to log on. I'll take like maybe 3 or 4 questions tops. Just go ahead, fire away, ask some questions while I give people time to log on, and then we'll go from there. No, Safian says, does TTG only trade small caps? No, not at all. We trade everything. We trade small caps, mid caps, large caps. We trade options. We trade ETFs. We trade everything. And the only things we don't trade is Forex. The only thing we don't trade is Forex. Nice. William Robson. Very nice. William Robson says, thank you, Mike, so much. I profited $280. It was my 3rd trade I ever made. William, way to go, man. Way to go. What are you watching for tomorrow? Balance Investing says, well, guys, I will. I'm still watching KODK actually tomorrow. Okay, I'm still going to watch KODK, but KNDI is firmly on my watch list. KNDI with a massive squeeze. This stock went from $4 all the way up to $15 today. BLNK, another one that's on my watch list tomorrow. This stock went from $7 all the way up to $12.50. Okay, so those three stocks are going to be on my watch list tomorrow morning: KODK, KNDI, BLNK, and I guarantee you will have probably 3 or 4 other small caps that are gapping up tomorrow and are starting to give you that squeeze type action in the morning. I guarantee you tomorrow morning you're going to have a long list of leading gappers. I would not be surprised if you had 4, 5, 6 different small caps that are gapping up 40, 50, 60, 70, 100% on the day. And you're going to have a nice list of small caps to choose from tomorrow morning. That's what I am anticipating. So what I will say going into tomorrow, when you say, okay, Mike, what are you looking at? Obviously, I'm going to check these 3 stocks: KODK, KNDI, BLNK. Those are going to be the first 3 stocks. When I wake up in the morning, I want to see what those 3 stocks are doing. Then I will take a look and see what else is gapping up on 10 times its average volume. Are there any of those that have a press release, a fundamental catalyst behind it? Do they have a small float? What's the short position on some of these stocks? All of that information I'm going to look at. I'm going to digest early in the pre-market session, and then I'll come on, early in the morning tomorrow in chat, and I'll tell you guys exactly what my game plan is for the stocks that I'm watching. Let's see. Nice. Way to go, Michael. Michael says, I just finished my first TTG class, building that solid knowledge base. Let's get this. Awesome. Great. Yes. Safine Rafiq says, if I join TTG right now, can I join the live chat tomorrow? Yes. Safine, if you join tonight, you'll be right in. You can go on the website right now and start going through all the courses, using all of our resources. As soon as you sign up, you're active. You get access to every single thing that we have available. So it's an all-inclusive membership, Safine. So once you sign up, you immediately get access to every single course, every resource, every tool. There's no upsells. There's no special package. It's when you sign up, you get access to everything. Oh, nice, Nancy. Nancy, thank you. Nancy says the best thing I ever did was sign up for TTG. Chris. Chris says today was definitely a Kodk moment. Nice. Nice. Should we pick microcurrencies tomorrow? I don't think so. I mean, I'm not going to try to trade like cryptocurrencies. I mean, if small caps are back, I mean, I don't trade crypto. We do have one of our THD moderators, Alex Gamble. He trades crypto. Has been killing it, by the way, with some of his Bitcoin calls lately. He was all over this last run and that Bitcoin had. Bitcoin just went from like 7,000 to 11,000 in just like a couple of days, and he was all over it. But I personally myself don't trade. I personally myself don't trade crypto. All right, let's see. Shane says, have you looked at APA? Huge jump after hours. I'm curious on your thoughts. APA, I have not. Okay. I have not looked at APA. A nice little pop here after hours up to 1550. Huh. I'd like to see this stay above 15. If this stays above 15 tomorrow, if we open above 15, maybe APA can give you a little bit of a move. I would say to watch out for some resistance at 18. APA, I'd say watch out for resistance at 18. You have the 200-day moving average sitting there at 18. You have this previous pivot high sitting there at 18. You have this prior support level sitting here at 18. So this $18 level is going to be pretty key for APA. So if you are long above that $15 area and it makes a move to 18, I would say definitely look to take some profits off the table at that level. Yes, R. Smallwood says, were there any signals on KODK? Was it just all momentum? R. Smallwood, yes, there were definitely signals on KODK. I'm going to cover that all with you guys in a few minutes. I just want to take like 2 more questions, just give some time for people to log on before I get into the entire technical breakdown of KODK. There was a lot of lessons on this trade that I'm going to talk to you guys about. All right, let's see. Nice, John. John Paps has made huge gains on Kodk today. Nicely done. Hamza Khan says, are small caps really back or is this a one-off day? Nah, Hamza, I think they're back. Hamza, I think they're back. You started to see it right away in the afternoon. After the KODK short squeeze, you started to see other small caps squeeze. You started to see KNDI squeeze. You started to see BLNK squeeze. Now, is it going to be the same type of action that we saw in June? I don't think so. June, like I told you guys, June, like May to June was the hottest I've ever seen small caps. Okay. You guys like remember like U1, you had GNUS, there was a lot of ABIO, there was AESC, there was a lot of different stocks that just went absolutely bonkers. In May and June. I don't know if we're going to get back to that level, but I do think we can get several days of some really good follow through in small caps. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. There's a psychological aspect in the mind of a retail trader that makes small caps get hot and makes small caps get cold. And I'm going to go over that all with you guys in just a few minutes. All right. Yeah, U1 was insane. That was another one we crushed. We crushed U1. Shorts lost $50 million. Box said he just saw a headline. Okay, Corey Hudson says, why do stocks halt and who halts them? Okay, so stocks halt. It's a volatility halt. Okay, it's a volatility halt. What that means is the stock has moved too far, too fast. And when the stock moves too far, too fast, it's difficult for market makers to keep up with the order flow. So what happens is the exchanges, a circuit breaker halt triggers, and it's a volatility halt. So it's the exchange that halts the stock for a few minutes, and that allows market makers to catch up with their order flow. So if a stock moves from $15 to $19 in a matter of like 45 seconds, the amount of order flow that's coming into the market, it's difficult for market makers to keep up with that order flow because the price of the stock is moving so fast that the market makers have a difficult time executing the trade, executing the order flow, and filling the order flow that they have. Okay. So a market maker's job, a market maker's duty is to maintain an orderly market. It's their job it's their job to match buyers and sellers. It's their job to match, a market sell order with a limit bid and to match a market buy order with a limit sell. It's their job to match those orders. When the stock is moving as quickly as a stock like KODK was, it's difficult for them to keep up and with that order flow and match those trades. So the exchange will halt the stock for a few minutes, and that allows all the market makers to get caught up with the order flow, excuse me, get caught up with the order flow and reprice the stock based on the order flow that they have. Okay. And that will allow, and that's why sometimes coming out of a trading halt, you get a gap up, you get a gap down, because that's the order flow that the market makers are receiving, and they need to get caught up and match those orders. And that's why you'll get a gap up or a gap down based on the order flow that the market makers have that they need to match. Okay. So that's why stocks halt, and that's who halts them. And that's the whole premise behind why that takes place. All right. Is KODK overvalued? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the stock doesn't deserve to be up here. This is just a technical short squeeze. Eventually the stock will come back down. This is just a short squeeze. The stock did not deserve to go to $60 today. Okay. Did not deserve to go to $60 today. But this is just what happens when you get a short squeeze. So, all right. Like I said, I only wanted to take just a couple of questions because I know it's late and I have a lot that I want to unpack regarding this trade with you guys. So let's dive right into it. First and foremost, let me explain to you guys the psychological aspect that is in the mind of a retail trader, that what makes small caps get hot and cold. I talked about this on my live stream yesterday. Guys, I'm telling you again, if you guys missed my live stream yesterday, you got to go back and check it out. I literally broke down exactly what happened on KODK today. I called it yesterday. I told you what my game plan was. My game plan worked perfectly today, and we crushed it. You got to go back and check it out if you missed it when we're done here. Okay. But yesterday, I talked to you guys and said, why do small caps get hot and small caps get cold? And yesterday, when Kodk had this great fundamental news catalyst, which is the $760 million loan from the government, okay, to help with the production of generic drug material, that's a major catalyst. And the stock gapped up huge on that. Now, KODK already had a big short position on the stock. It has a low float. And when the stock had that gap up on that fundamental news, that's when I said to everybody yesterday, I said, guys, KODK, I said this the entire day in chat yesterday. I probably in chat said this like 15 times, where I'm like, guys, KODK, I'm telling you now, it has potential to give you a massive short squeeze. I said it a bunch of times. I thought it was going to happen yesterday. It didn't. Okay. It happened yesterday after the bell at 5:30 p.m. And then I came on, did my live stream. And that's when I told you guys, this thing is going to go nuts tomorrow. Okay. But the whole reason behind that is that short sellers get very complacent. They get very content with their positions when small caps are cold. Okay. So what happens is in June, small caps went crazy. They went crazy. They went crazy. And then when the small caps died and you had stocks like Hertz get destroyed after Hertz went from like $1 to $6 and then got crushed. Chesapeake went to like 40 or whatever the hell, $80, whatever it was after the split. And then that got crushed, went to zero. Then you had GNUS rally all the way to whatever it was, $12 or $10, then go all the way back down to $2. You had JFIN go all the way up to 30s or 40s, whatever, and then got crushed all the way to $5. When that happened, it creates a lot of bag holders, and it hurts long traders. Long traders are scarred. Okay. When long traders get overzealous and they chase stocks, and there's FOMO in a lot of those traders that don't know any better, it causes those massive moves. When they get caught holding the bag, that sucks a lot of liquidity out of the market, because all those long traders just lost a boatload of money and they get hurt. So now long traders are licking their wounds, and they're scared to buy stocks. They're scared to chase stocks, and the slightest pull in, they panic and they exit their position because they're mentally scarred from losing all of that money on GNUS, on JFIN, on all those other stocks, on Chesapeake, on Hertz, on all those other stocks that got absolutely decimated you had a lot of bag holders in those names. So what happens is short sellers come on and they start to short all of the small caps. So every small cap that gaps up, they short it. And that's a great strategy because most of the small caps that gap up, there's a reason why these are $2, $3, $4 stocks, guys. They're not Apple. They're not Google. They're not Nvidia. They're not Roku. They're not Tesla. These are not great companies. They're small companies that usually have some dilution in them. They're not great companies. Okay, so most of the time when they have those gap ups, in a day or two, those stocks fade, they go back down because there's no institutional buying in them. It's retail traders like you and I buying the stock and then selling it in the afternoon. And that's why the stocks will run and then they fade. The reason why those stocks fade after the initial run is because you do not have hedge funds, mutual funds, money managers, investment banks, PE funds. You don't have them stepping in and buying shares of the stock that creates a floor. Okay, because they're not high quality companies. So what happens is short sellers will come, they short all of these stocks, they fade. Long traders are licking their wounds from getting their asses handed to them on the other small caps. And you have a situation of long traders are very timid and scared and anxious. They jump out at the slightest pullback. Short sellers are very content and confident. And even if the stock ticks higher slightly, they don't get scared because they don't think the stock's going to squeeze on them. They actually short more, adding more selling pressure, and then the stocks end up fading. That's what happens when small caps get cold. That's what we've experienced in the month of July. When KODK came out with that news, and I said, guys, this is the perfect scenario for a squeeze because shorts right now are extremely content. They're extremely content. And typically a trader that shorts small caps will have a very high win rate, meaning they'll win. Their winning trades will far outpace or far exceed the number of losing trades because more often than not, these stocks fade. So they can have like an 80% win rate, but when they lose, they get decimated. Okay, when a short seller that short small caps, they'll win for a month straight. Then all of a sudden they get squeezed on one trade and it wipes out their entire month profit. It can wipe out their entire account. How do you feel if you shorted KODK yesterday at $9? The stock went to 60. So you're losing 200, 300, 400% on your money. You're not just losing whatever you put into the trade. You can wipe out your entire account in one squeeze. And that's what happens to short sellers that short these small caps. But you need that to happen for small caps to get hot again. Why? This goes back to the psychological aspect. So before I said you have timid, scared, and anxious long traders, and then you have short sellers that are very content. Now, those stocks that gap up, they fade because there's no institutional buying underneath it, and long traders are too scared to hold on to the stock when it has a pullback. They're too scared to buy the pullback. They panic, they exit, and the stock dumps. When you have a trade like KODK that has already a short position on the stock, there's a small float, and it's a strong fundamental catalyst that can actually create some institutional buying that steps into that stock. All the short sellers, they come on, they short. The stock moves higher, they short more. It pulls in, they short more because they're very content on their positions. Then, because there's institutional buying underneath it, the stock never officially rolls over. Then the stock starts to move higher. And what happens as a short seller, you say, oh, well, the stock's starting to move higher. You're very content with your position. You don't really sell it. And then all of a sudden it starts to move higher because now, little by little, the shorts are starting to cover their position. Little by little, institutional buying is coming in and buying up the shares that short sellers would be covering into, and that starts to push the price of the stock higher. So now what you start to get happen is shorts get caught with their pants down. They were not ready. They were not prepared at 5:30 p.m. Eastern yesterday after the market was already closed. I guarantee you 90% of the traders that had short positions on KODK yesterday, when that stock closed at the low of the day below $8, they didn't even look at it. They probably thought they were going to wake up this morning, the stock's going to be at $6. They're going to cover their position. They're going to move on. I guarantee you they all thought that. They all thought that yesterday at the closing bell. There wasn't a single short seller at the closing bell yesterday that was worried. And that is what I mean by they're content. And when they're overly content and you're overzealous and arrogant, that's when you get caught with your pants down, and the squeeze happened yesterday late after hours. Then all of a sudden you fast forward to today, and today that squeeze continued pre-market. We gapped up pre-market and we exploded up towards $17, $18 pre-market. And that is when the squeeze is on. Because now at this point, short sellers are underwater big time. They're down 100% on their position. They're short from $9. They're staring an $18 bid right in the face at the opening bell. They don't know what to do. They're stuck like a deer in headlights. They say, okay, I'm going to wait for the stock market to open and see if we get a pullback. Well, what happened when the stock market opened? KODK shot right to $22. Now they're in full-blown panic mode. What starts to happen is short sellers panic. They cover their positions. That pushes the price of the stock higher. Long traders start to gain some confidence back because they see this stock that just went from $7, okay, or $8 yesterday at the close to $18 pre-market, and they feel like they're going to miss out on a major move. So now the FOMO starts to kick in on long traders. This is what you needed to have happen today in KODK in order for small caps to come back, because now short sellers got decimated today, completely destroyed, accounts wiped out. And you have long traders that missed this massive move. That creates FOMO on long traders, and it now shifts the psychological mindset of a short seller to being timid, scared, and anxious, just like the long traders were in July. After long traders got caught holding the bag in Chesapeake, in Hertz, in GNUS, in JFIN, in CARV, you remember CARV? After long traders got caught holding the bag, they got hurt. They were licking their wounds. They were timid. Small caps got cold. Now shorts got destroyed. Longs have FOMO. The psychological state of mind of these traders has shifted. That's when small caps get hot versus cold. And that's why as soon as you saw KODK do what it did today, do you think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden KNDI, short squeeze, BLNK, short squeeze? Look at what happened with these other stocks after KNDK had made the move that it made. Look at KNDI. Guys, KNDI went from $4 up to $15 from 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. in a time frame of 3 hours. This stock went from 4 to 15. That's not a coincidence, because now short sellers are panicking. Long traders have FOMO. They're chasing the stock higher. Every time the stock ticks higher, short sellers are panicking. They're anxious. They're covering their shorts. That pushes the stock higher even more. That creates FOMO for long traders. Long traders chase the stock higher. That pushes the price of the stock higher even more. And that is how you get a short squeeze. It is also not a coincidence that that's why BLNK made the move that it made today after hours. Look at BLNK in just today, from $7 all the way to $12.50. This is a sign that the psychological mindset and the state of mind of these traders has shifted. Short sellers are now anxious. They're timid, and they're scared. Long traders are aggressive, excited, and they're dealing with FOMO. That is what makes small caps get hot. This is what I talked about yesterday. This is why I said that KODK has potential for the major squeeze, because it has a strong fundamental catalyst that could give it institutional buying, that could really squeeze out all the short sellers that are not prepared and are not ready and are caught with their pants down. That's exactly what happened today. That's why I think that this is not a one-off type of day. This is why I think that tomorrow, the day after, I think you're going to get more action like this, because the psychological mindset of these traders has changed. And that's what gives you a hot small cap market. So I think it's here for the next couple of days at least. So I plan on pushing. I plan on going after these small caps big time. Okay, big time. If you missed KODK today, let me start this. That's one lesson, right? Let me go into our next lesson. Let me start this next lesson with a psychological lesson, a mental lesson. If you missed KODK today, do not become one of the traders that I just mentioned to you that's dealing with FOMO. Do not. Stay disciplined. There will be more KODKs. There will be more KNDIs. I'm telling you all now that I think the small cap market is heating back up. Therefore, you're going to get a lot more opportunities in small caps. You're going to get a lot more opportunities to catch these big moves. Do not go into the day tomorrow and start chasing every single stock that starts to move higher. Wait for your setups. Stay disciplined. Do not get anxious. Do not resist the urge of FOMO. Stay disciplined. Trust me, you will get more opportunities. Do not kick yourself, okay? Do not, pound yourself over the head because you missed KODK today. If you missed KODK today, it's completely understandable because small caps have not given you moves like this for the last month. It's completely understandable if you missed it. But now, learn from the trade, understand what happened. So now tomorrow, if you get another short squeeze in a different stock, or maybe it's in KODK again, now this time you're ready. Okay, now this time you're ready. So if you miss KODK today, don't be down on yourself. Get excited for what's to come tomorrow. Get excited to wake your ass up in the morning. Get your butt in chat. Listen to me on the microphone. Break down my game plan. Break down my analysis and my watch list and tell you exactly what I think these stocks are going to do so that you are ready to pull the trigger when the window of opportunity presents itself. Get excited. Do not be down on yourself because you missed this move. Be excited that the move happened. Okay? Be excited that the move happened. Okay? So that's a lesson right there. Second lesson, if you made money on KODK, okay, celebrate the win tonight. You earned it. Celebrate the win. Do not make it have you get arrogant. Do not come into the day tomorrow assuming that every single small cap is going to do what KODK did. Do not get greedy. If you made money today in KODK, I do not want to hear a single one of you say, well, I made X, but I could have made Y. Do not ever try to catch a stock's entire move. That is not your job as a trader. Your job as a trader is not to buy KODK at 1750, which was the low of the day, and sell it at 60, which was the high of the day. That is not your job. Your job is not to look at KODK and say, oh, well, I'm going to buy it right there, and then I'm going to sell it right there. That's not your job. Your job is to identify the opportunity in KODK, position yourself to make money anywhere in that move. Anywhere in that move. That's your job. I don't want to hear a single person say, oh, well, I could have made this. Yeah, you want to know how much I could have made with the position size that I had if I held on all the way to 60? I'm not upset about that. I'm ecstatic with the money that I made today, and I'm excited for what's coming tomorrow. If you guys get greedy because of KODK today, you're going to miss profit targets. Okay? Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Do not get greedy because of what happened on KODK. If you buy a stock tomorrow at $5, $6, and the stock goes to $8, and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to take profit because I remember KODK, I did take profit, but if I didn't, I could have made 3 times as much money. So this one I'm going to hold on to. Well, that's the one that doesn't go to $60. It pulls back to $6. Do not allow yourself to fall victim to greed. If you made money in KODK today, stay disciplined. Remember what made you the money today. Celebrate the win. Celebrate the profit. You earned it. You deserve it. But remember what got you that money tomorrow. Do not try to catch a stock's entire move. That is not your job. When you try to catch a stock's entire move, that's when you miss the top. You get the pullback, and you miss your profit targets, and you let yourself go from being up a lot of money to being up only a little bit of money. Don't get greedy. Stick to your game plan. Stick to your profit targets. Take profits when those targets are reached. Don't just assume that every stock now is going to go to $60. So keep yourself in check and keep your expectations realistic and stay disciplined. That's the second mental lesson that I wanted to talk to you guys about with KODK. So we've talked about a few lessons already. We've only been on this live stream for about a half hour, 45 minutes or so. We've already talked about a lot of lessons about the small cap market, the shift in this the state of mind of long versus short traders. We talked about dealing with FOMO if you missed KODK, and we talked about dealing with greed if you hit KODK. Now let's talk about the KODK setup itself, because whether you missed it or made it, I want to show you guys the setup. so that you see exactly what the analysis was in the trade, so that next time, if you see something similar to this tomorrow, you're ready to act and you're not going to be gun shy and you can pull that trigger and pull it with confidence. Okay? You can't second guess yourself when you're dealing with small caps that are red hot like KODK, because stocks like KODK, the window of opportunity opens and it closes quickly because the stock moves so fast. And if you are not ready to pull that trigger and you're second guessing yourself, I promise you're going to miss the trade. So this is why it's important for me to break down for you guys the technical aspect of this trade so that when you see it next time, you're ready and you can pull the trigger decisively. Now, let's get to the charts on KODK. Yesterday, we identified some major levels in KODK. My live stream yesterday, I said to you guys, we identified the 1725 level. And I told you guys yesterday, this is a major level on KODK. I said if KODK gets above 1725, this thing has major short squeeze potential. But where did I get that number from? Let's go to the daily chart. Let's zoom all the way out. Okay, look how crazy this chart is. Oh my God. Let's zoom all the way out. Okay, and let's zoom this in now. We're going all the way back to 2016, 2015, and 2014. And I'm going to draw a line for you guys right across the 1725 area. There it is. And what you will notice is in late 2016, resistance, mid 2016, resistance, late 2015, resistance. Now, as I go back even further, you will see mid 2014 support, mid 2015 support, mid 2015 support, early 2015 support. Let's go all the way back to 2014 support. Look at this level. We identified this level yesterday on the live stream. This is when I said to you guys yesterday, gang, have this line drawn on your screen. Verbatim. My words to you yesterday verbatim was, have this line drawn on your screen. This is a major level. This is a level that has multi-year significance. It was support for 2 years. It was resistance for 2 years. This is a key level. And I said if it gets above it, this thing has a chance to really squeeze. Surely enough, I'm going to leave this line up there. Let's leave this line there, okay? Let's leave this line there. And now let's go back to the 3-minute chart intraday and let's see what happens. Well, holy shit, wouldn't you know, where's the low of the day line up? It doesn't get any more beautiful than that. We gapped up above the 1725 level. We pushed higher off the bell. We pulled ourselves in, and we pulled in where? Right into the 1725 level that we talked about yesterday, that we drew yesterday, and we talked about again today pre-market in chat. But what else lines up at that level, guys? The trade line. Here, this teal line is the 9 exponential moving average. Okay, it is your 9 exponential moving average. Okay, it lines up dead even with that support level that we talked about earlier yesterday and again pre-market. As this stock pulled into this level, I got long right there at 1795 on a tier 1 starter position. I'm going to take you guys now. I took a screenshot of our trade log in chat. So in chat during the day, not only do you guys see my screen, you hear me on the microphone talking, and I'm talking to you guys through this entire trade. Real-time analysis, what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, where I'm a buyer, what I'm doing next. But when I execute trades, a push notification pops up in chat. This is the downloaded log from all of those notifications. Let me take you guys and I'll zoom this in. Here you guys can see at 9:50 this morning, I got long a tier 1 KODK at 1795. I said I'm going to add to a full-size position around the $20 area. But why the $20 area? Because You see we have this little minor resistance right there at VWAP. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive candles holding resistance at VWAP. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is short sellers stepping in at VWAP, trying to break this stock back below into the gap. But what happened? You had all those buyers sitting there in front of that 1725 level that we talked about, and they got squeezed. And the stock, once the stock broke through VWAP, I added to my position right there through VWAP at 19 and change. Back to my alerts. You can see I added to a full size position at 1954, and I moved my stop loss up to 1885. Look at this, how small my risk is on that add from 1950 down to 1885. That is such tiny, tiny risk considering how big of a move the stock made. And then you guys will see we halted through VWAP, and then we just started to squeeze. And as soon as we came out of the trading halt, I took a piece of profit off the table, back to the alerts, $21. A piece comes off the table. We squeeze through, new high of the day. The bulk of my position comes off the table at 22.60. Okay, we halt, we hold, we pop back up, we explode, and final take profits right there at $27 a share. There it is at 10.09, final take profit, $27. That is a 50% gain on that last take profit. And I still left an insane amount of money on the table. So I pulled out a 50% gain and still left huge money on the table. But again, am I upset about the money I left on the table? Absolutely not. It's not my job to catch this entire move. It's just not. It's just not. I'm never going to be upset about how much more I could have made because the amount that I did make was a lot more than I had yesterday. And I'm happy about that. I'm thrilled about that. But this all goes back to the game plan that we had yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about this level. I told you all, draw this level on your screen. And it held beautifully. There's the first entry. There's the second entry. First take profit, second take profit, final take profit. It was an absolute thing of beauty. Absolute thing of beauty. I was stoked. Everybody in TTG chat was stoked. You know, I mean, it was nuts. How many TTG members are on the live stream right now? How many of you are TTG members that are on the live stream right now? Comment in chat and just give me one or two little sentences on what your thoughts are on how we traded KODK today and how we called it out in chat. Just give me a couple of comments. For those of you that are in the TTG chat, that are part of the TTG family, just comment in the chat. I want to see how many that are joining us here today, and I want to see what your guys' thoughts are on the KODK trade setup. Absolutely, it matters, Andrew. So Andrew Lies says, Mike, does that level matter if it was so long, if the level is from so many years ago? It matters that much more. The longer a level holds, the more significant it is. If you have a level that is held for 2 years, and then you have a level that's held for 2 weeks, that 2-year level has way more precedent, way more significance than the 2-week level. Okay? The longer the level is in play, the longer that level is significant, the more significant the level is. It is not a coincidence that the low of the day is 1750. And we drew that line at 1730. That is not a coincidence. That is the technical level that we were able to identify on the charts, and we talked about it yesterday. Okay? All right, guys? This was incredible. This trade was just an absolute thing of beauty. Okay? I'm telling you guys now. Okay? I'm telling you guys this now. This is going to wake up small caps. It already has. Okay, it already has. If you missed all that small cap action in May and June, get ready. Get ready, because I think we're going to have at least a really good couple of days. I'm going to be pushing on small caps. I'm going to be like pedal to the metal. My tier sizes are 25%, 50%, 25%. What I mean by that is, for those of you that don't know, I teach a tier trading system, which is something that I learned working at a hedge fund in New York City when I first began my trading career. Because when you work at a hedge fund, you're dealing with, 7-figure, 8-figure positions. Sometimes, depending on the hedge fund, could be even bigger. But our hedge fund, we manage just under $500 million. So to get in and out of 7-figure or 8-figure positions, you can't do that in one trade. You have to get in and out in pieces. Okay. So that's where I learned how to trade in tiers. I tweaked that into where, so that it applies to my own individual retail trading, because I'm not trading 8-figure positions now, obviously. But I tweaked it so it relates to my own retail trading, and I sell my winning trades in 3 pieces, in 3 tiers. When my first take profit is reached, I sell 25% of my position. When my second target is reached, I sell 50% of my position. And when my last final take profit is reached, I sell that last 25% of my position. Okay. So I am going to be pushing. I'm going to be max risk. I'm going to be, 25, 50, 25 percentage tiers. I'm really going to be going after it these last couple of days. I'm going to be pushing, and you're already seeing it. Look at KNDI. KNDI was another absolute beautiful move here today. Okay, KNDI gave you this early move. Okay, KNDI gives you this move. We halt. Okay, opens up. All this huge volume spike comes in. You see how the volume starts to surge. We get this pullback. We pull back right into the 23.6 Fibonacci level and VWAP right there, and that level holds support. You get the trade line VWAP crossover, and the rest is history. Okay, there's your 23.6 Fibonacci level. There's trade line. There's VWAP. You got the break through the high of the day, and the volume just erupts. Look at how insane that volume is on that break through the high of the day. When you guys see strong, steady, consistently increasing volume like that, that is your sign that a stock has momentum. So going forward with small caps, when you see a small cap tomorrow, that gives you a nice little setup, a nice little pattern, and it breaks through the high of the day. And when it breaks through the high of the day, you are seeing volume like you see right here on the KNDI chart, where it is strong, steady, consistently increasing volume. You see how the volume bars are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. When you see that tomorrow, that is your indication that the stock has momentum, and you can expect follow through. This can help you identify that last take profit target. If you want to hold on to that last piece of your position, do it. Okay? Because that's the sign that the stock has momentum, and that's the sign that you're going to get follow through. So look for that sign tomorrow. Just like I told you guys yesterday to look for that 1725 area on KODK, I'm telling you now, tomorrow, look for that type of volume on small caps when they break through the high of the day. Because as you can see, the rest is just history. Look at the move this stock made. $15. Are you kidding me? This stock earlier today, guys, was at $4. At 2 p.m., this stock was at $4. By 5 p.m., it's at 15. Okay, so look for that tomorrow. Okay, look as I pan out. You see how this is the heaviest volume of the entire day, and you see how the volume is just consistently increasing. That's your sign. That's your proof that stock has momentum. So look for that tomorrow. Then you go to BLNK. Look at BLNK. Okay, BLNK after hours short squeeze. This stock had a real nice day today, but it wasn't squeezing, going into the close like KNDI was. This stock closed and then just ripped. Short squeeze. Okay. These are the signs to me that shorts are starting to panic out of their positions. They're not confident in their positions anymore. They're still licking their wounds from KODK, and they're anxious. The stock ticks higher, or it doesn't roll over, maybe just goes sideways, and they're like, oh, the hell with this. I don't want to get burned again. and they cover their positions and the stock pushes higher. And then you have traders that are dealing with FOMO from missing KODK, and they're going to buy the stocks as they push higher because shorts are covering, and that further pushes the stock higher, which further causes more short selling, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so these are the things that I want you guys to look for tomorrow. Okay, this was the KODK trade today. These are the things I want you to look for tomorrow. Okay, now pay attention to the things that I'm telling you here, guys. Okay, if you paid attention to what I said yesterday about KODK, you're a happy camper right now, and you're probably celebrating, dancing, cracking open a bottle of wine or a glass of scotch, making yourself a martini. You know, you're telling the wife, you're telling the husband, you're telling the kids, you're getting an iPad. You're getting an iPad. You're telling the wife, honey, we're going on vacation once COVID is over. You're excited. Okay. The dog, you get a bone. You're excited. Okay. Soak it in. Take it all in. Enjoy it. But come back tomorrow focused. Come back tomorrow disciplined. Come back tomorrow confident. Come back tomorrow prepared. Come back prepared. Okay. Come back prepared. All right. And that's why I want you guys, and that's why I wanted to come on this live stream. I want to share this information with you because I'm super pumped about what's to come. Okay. This action, if we get more action like this in small caps, you can literally make your entire year in 1 month. You can make your entire year in 1 month. I made more money in June than most people make an entire year. That's a type of action that you can get when small caps get hot like this. That's a type of action that you can get. Okay. So you guys have to stop, messing around. Get serious. Put in the work. Okay. Pre-market. Identify these levels. Okay. Identify these levels. Where's your resistance? Where's your support? Where's your potential buying zone? Identify these levels so you're ready to pull the trigger. Now, if you guys want to come in and trade with me and the rest of the THD family, because we were all over KODK today, and I promise you guys, whatever the hell is moving tomorrow, I'm going to be all over it. I'm going to just strangle these things. I'm going to be all over these stocks. So if you guys want to start to trade these small caps with me, because my focus will be on small caps for the next couple of days. If you want to trade these small caps with me, take advantage of the coupon code TTG720. That's going to get you a 36% discount on a membership to your trading group so you guys can come into chat and trade with me live. Okay? I show you my screen. I'm on the microphone. I'm talking to you guys live. TGD members, you guys tell our YouTube community right now what it was like being in chat when I was calling out verbally on the microphone what's going on in KODK, what I'm doing, where I'm buying, what I'm seeing, what I expect to have happen next. Tell the YouTube community what it was like with me being on the microphone, walking you guys through this trade. If those of you that are not yet TGD family members, you guys, and you want to come in, you want to trade these small caps with me and the rest of the TGD family, use that coupon code because our prices are going up in August, guys. Okay, our prices are going up in August. We're probably raising our prices by, I won't even get into the price rate, the price hike, okay? But we are significantly raising our prices August 1st, okay? Significantly raising our prices August 1st. So this could be your very last chance to join me and trade these small caps with me. Because if August is going to be anything like what we saw in June, I'm telling you guys now, you can make your entire year in 1 month. You can make your entire year in 1 month. And you do not want to be trading small caps by yourself on your own, missing out on trades like KODK when they're ripping all over the place and you get to come on my YouTube channel and watch me talk about how much money we made on KODK. Don't come and watch it on YouTube. Come and chat and watch it live. Be a part of it. Be a part of it. If you guys are coming on the YouTube channel, you're like, wow, man, KODK, that was such a great trade. Why wait for the YouTube channel? Why wait for the recap? See it live. Be a part of it live. Trade it live. Use that coupon code TTG720. And guys, get ready for these small caps because I'm going to be ready to jump all over these damn things. Okay, I'm going to be ready to jump all over these things. We're raising our prices on Saturday. Friday at the stroke of midnight, our prices go up. The coupon code TTG720 is no more. Right now, a membership is $1,836, $1,836. But the coupon code knocks it down to $1,165. That's a 36% discount. Okay, that 1836 price point is going well over $2,000 starting on Saturday. Okay, so you're going to see a big increase in price come Saturday. So if you guys want to trade small caps with me in August, and we're going to get a hot August like we saw in June, and you guys want to do that and you want to be part of these major moves, come and chat, use the coupon code TTG720 and get ready to trade small caps again, because right now small caps are back and I'm ready to jump all over these things. If you guys can't tell how damn excited I am for small caps to be back, because I'm going to push and I'm going to focus on these stocks and I'm going to be ripping these things apart day in and day out. Okay. We also have Trader Palooza on Saturday. Okay. We also have Trader Palooza, guys. Trader Palooza is the virtual trading workshop where it's a 12-hour long virtual trading workshop seminar where myself and all the other teaching moderators cover 1-hour workshops throughout the course of the day. We start at 7:30 a.m. We end at 7:30 p.m. And every hour, okay, there is a 1-hour workshop covering different topics like a trade line VO crossover, risk management. We're going to be covering, setting up your charts and setting up a scanner, intro to options. We're going to talk about swing trading. We're going to talk about advanced options. We're going to talk about cannabis stocks, psychedelic stocks, okay, mushroom stocks, because those are starting to heat up again. So there's going to be a lot of different workshops. And as a member, you can log in and attend whatever workshop live that you want to attend. And then if you have errands to run, if there's another workshop or 2 workshops, you're not interested in that topic, you can go run your errands, then come back and then log back in when the next workshop is coming live. Okay. That event is on Saturday. Everybody that becomes a TTG member by Friday at midnight will have access to join the Trader Palooza event live. Okay. On Trader Palooza, we are raffling off 2 MSI trading rigs. These are a $3,000 value a piece. We're raffling off 2 of them. So 2 lucky TGD members are going to get a brand new $3,000 MSI trading rig. Okay. For those of you that don't know, MSI is an extremely powerful computer. Okay. I use an Asus laptop when I'm trading on my laptop. I have an Asus. It's a gaming laptop. It's a very, very powerful laptop that can handle the speed execution, all the data feeds where I'm not buffering, I'm not, freezing, I'm not crashing. That's very important to have the right technology when you guys are actively trading. So we're going to be raffling off 2 of those trading rigs on the event. Yesterday was going to be the last day to enter that raffle, but because I was just so stoked about KODK today, I was like, you know what? I wasn't planning on doing a live stream, but after I saw what happened today, I was like, I got to jump back on. I got to talk to my YouTube fam. We got to talk about this KODK. I got to get people ready for what's to come and how we can profit from what's to come, because I think we're going to have just tremendous action going forward. So I had to come on and kind of talk you guys through this and tell you, what I'm expecting going forward. So I'm going to actually extend the entry for the raffle tonight. So anybody that signs up by midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time, will get their name included in the raffle for one of the 2 trading rigs. Okay. So again, if you guys sign up tonight by midnight Pacific Time, you will be able to obviously trade with me live and kick some ass on these small caps and make some money. You'll be able to join the Trader Palooza virtual trading workshop on Saturday. And you'll also get your name entered in the raffle to potentially win one of those 2 $3,000 trading rigs. In addition, for those of you that sign up by midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time, you will get a guaranteed seat in my next private study mentor group session. Next week, I'm doing a private study group. I keep my study groups small because I like one-on-one mentorship and one-on-one guidance. So once I open up registration for the mentor group, they fill up instantly with TTG members. Okay. Literally, as soon as I say, okay, guys, registration is open, all the seats fill up because I keep it small. All right. Everyone that signs up by midnight tonight will get a guaranteed reserved seat in my next private study mentor group session. You will get a guaranteed seat, a reserved seat on that next private study group. These study groups are awesome. You get to communicate and converse with other TeachD members that are maybe dealing with similar problems or have similar questions as you do. And we dive in deep. We really roll up our sleeves and we get into the nitty gritty and identify problems in your trading, how you can fix it. We cover specific topics. I actually have everyone that joins me on the study group session. They all send me topics and questions that they want to cover, and I form a syllabus and a curriculum for that particular mentor study group based on what the members send me. Okay, so if you guys want to join me on my private study group, sign up by midnight tonight. If you want to join Trader Palooza, sign up by Friday. If you want to join the raffle for the free $3,000 MSI trading rig, sign up by midnight tonight. And if you guys want to join True Trading Group for the low price of $1,165 before our prices go up August 1st, that's Saturday, use the coupon code TTG720. Stop wasting time, because if you are going to get a hot August in small caps like we had in June, and you decide on August 5th, you're like, oh my God, Mike and TTG are killing small caps, I got to sign up. And you want to sign up on August 5th, it's too late. Our prices have already gone up. So you can join, but it's going to be at a much higher price point than what you can sign up at right now. So if you guys are ready to trade small caps, you're ready to trade KODK, KNDI, BLNK, and whatever other stocks light up the boards tomorrow, Friday, next week, the week after, get your ass in chat tomorrow morning while I break down my entire game plan, just like we did today on KODK. You can literally make your entire year in one trading month. You can make it in one trade. We had one member in chat today, $122,000. $122,000 profit on KODK. That's more than what I made on KODK. And a member absolutely, that is more money that's double what the average American makes in a year. That's a type of action that you can have when you get moves like this. That's the opportunity that is there. You can literally make more than you make in an entire year in one trade or in 1 month. But on the same side, you can also lose a lot if you don't know what you're doing. Stop trying to trade these volatile stocks by yourself. Get the professional education necessary, because when you guys join True Trading Group, you get access to all of the education, all of my courses. You want to learn how to identify these setups. You want to learn how to identify that 1725 level. You want to learn how to identify that trade line. You want to learn how to identify that pop over VWAP when I add it to my position. Go through the courses, please. Please go through the courses, guys. The courses on the True Trading Group site is the same information that I learned working at a hedge fund in New York City. I simplified all that education and I created the courses. You get access to all of the courses included in your membership. There's no upsell, guys. The coupon code TTG720, it is an all-inclusive membership. You get 36% off. You also get access to my beginner and foundation stock trading courses. You get access to my advanced stock trading courses, beginner options, advanced options, trader psychology part 1, trader psychology part 2, how to thrive during a stock market crash, taxes. We have a brand new tax course that just came out, okay, the other week, that we had a CPA put together, because I'm not a CPA. So we had a CPA put together a tax course for all of our TeachD members. You get access to our trade simulator. You guys can trade stocks and options and practice with fake money while you're honing your skills and you're applying what you learn in the courses. You can practice on our simulator that has real-time level 1 and level 2 quotes. You get access to our stock screener. You want to identify stocks like KODK, KNDI, BLNK. You want to find those stocks? Use our stock screener to see what are the hottest stocks on the day, know where you can focus your attention. You get access to our mobile app, downloadable on an iPhone or an Android. This makes it easy and seamless for you to follow along with what we're doing in chat if you can't be in front of your computer. Okay? You can see the screen share. You can hear me on the mic going through the audio analysis, all from your cell phone or tablet. You can be at work. You can be in a meeting. You can be stuck in traffic in the car. You're at the grocery store. You're on the golf range. Whatever it is you're doing, you can still follow along with what we're doing in chat. and then get real-time push notifications whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. You get a notification comes through on that mobile app instantly. There's no delay. Okay. You also get access to our premium blog, which is updated daily by myself and the other moderators with a bunch of really good educational content and trade ideas and trade recaps. You guys get access to the TeachD forum, where myself and where myself, the other moderators, and all of the TeachD members can keep the conversation going. Our chat room is open from 7:30 a.m. till around 5:30, 6 p.m. Eastern. But the forum is open 24/7. So you guys can go on there and converse with members, converse with moderators, and keep the conversation going even when the chat room closes based on different topics. Okay. All of this is included in your membership. We have an analyst report section, a stock profile section where you can we compile all of the analyst reports for any particular stock that you're interested in. You want to learn about Roku, Tesla, AMD, whatever it is, you type in that ticker, you get a downloadable PDF report on information on the company. And then you also get all the analyst ratings compiled in one sheet. So you can see, okay, how many analysts have a buy, how many have a hold, how many have a sell, and that can help you make your trading and investment decisions. All of this is included in your membership. All of it. And you get access to Traderpalooza, and you get access to the raffle to potentially win that new trading rig, and you get a guaranteed seat in my next private study group session. Guys, it's a no-brainer. I'm telling you guys now, the prices are going up in August, and I'm telling you now that small caps are back. It is an absolute no-brainer. Use the coupon code TTG720 and do not miss the next KODK. Yeah, hell yeah, Nick. Absolutely. Nick Jones says, Mike, if we make huge money, can we put our gains on YouTube and tag TTG? Nick, absolutely, brother. I want that. I want you guys to post your gains. I want you guys to feel good about your progress and feel good about your success and the money that you're making. I want you guys to do that. I want that, guys. I want that. Okay? I want that. Okay? Guys, also, lastly, Friday. Okay, Friday is the last day for you to sign up to get access to the Traderpalooza. But for those of you guys know TTG Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I open the chat room up for free for people to come in and trade with us and see what it's like to be part of the TTG family. On Friday, I'm opening the chat room up actually again. This is a special one-time event where I'm going to open the chat room for free on Friday. If you guys are interested in joining the chat room for free on Friday, I'll post a link. We'll post a link here right now in chat so you guys can fill out the form and register to come into chat for free on Friday. But you guys will not get access to my private study group session, and you will not get your name included in the raffle for the $3,000 trading rig on Saturday. Okay. And you will miss out on the trading action from tomorrow because I think tomorrow is going to be red hot. Yes, Jeffrey Chandler. Jeffrey Chandler says, I joined TTG 2 weeks ago. I only traded 3 days live and wow, covered the cost of a 2-year membership already. Yes, Jeffrey. Great job, Jeffrey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Nick Jones says, when we go to Miami, I'm ready to ball. Nick, I'm ready to ball too, bro. As soon as COVID is under control, because it's really bad in Miami right now, as soon as COVID is under control, we're going to do a TTG meetup in Miami. We're going to do like a 3-day workshop where we're going to have some fun. I don't even know. We might even like rent a yacht or something, have everybody just have a big yacht party. We're going to maybe go golfing. We're going to go out to dinner. We're going to have a lot of fun, but we're also going to get into the classroom. I'll probably rent like one of those big seminar rooms at the University of Miami. I actually did a presentation at the University of Miami where I taught the senior class about trading. So I'm going to see if I can maybe get one of those seminar rooms where we can go in there and I can have everybody come in and we can go over a bunch of lessons and have like a big study group session. All the moderators will be there. We'll all be able to do one-on-ones in person. I'm super stoked to meet a lot of my members face to face. Instead of just like on the phone or on a video call. I'm super stoked to meet everybody in person. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to happen once, obviously, COVID is over with. Okay. But until then, guys, get your ass in chat, man. Get your ass in chat. Get excited for what is to come in small caps, because we are ready to kick some ass and take some names. Guys, use that coupon code TTG720. Get a 36% discount before our prices go up on Saturday. Enter that raffle to get a free $3,000 trading rig. Okay. Enter, reserve your seat in my private study mentor group session and join me for Trader Palooza on Saturday. Just the Trader Palooza event in itself is worth the membership. Just the courses alone are worth the membership. The courses are a professional hedge fund education. That alone is worth the $1,100. Never mind the forum, the chat, the simulator, the mobile app, the screener, the analyst reports, the blog. Okay, being in chat with myself, the other members, calling out trades real time, being on the mic, answering questions. Okay, all of it. You get all of it for $1,165. It's an absolute no-brainer. You can make that in one trade on one of these small caps as they heat up over the next couple of days. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about what I said about KODK? Anybody have any questions about True Trading Group, about a membership? Now's your time to ask, because it's getting late. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed because I'm waking up early tomorrow. I want to see what these small caps are doing. Pre-market session starts there around 4 a.m. I will be up early tomorrow, and I'm going to see what's KODK doing, what's KNDI doing, what's BLNK doing. And you want to make sure that your ass is in chat with me tomorrow so we can talk about what's the game plan and how we're going to make money on these stocks tomorrow. All right. Nice, Joel Marshall. Great job, man. Great job, Joel. Crushed his yearly goal already in real estate. Great job, man. All my long terms are doing so well. Mike helped me big time with this. My day trades in June were fire, and his long-term portfolio is up tremendously. Joel, great job, man. That's another thing, guys, with True Trading Group. Whenever I add to my long-term portfolio positions, I tell you guys, in March and April, I was buying a bunch of stocks in March and April. I've been pounding the table about AMD. I've said AMD is one of my favorite long-term holdings. I was pounding the table on AMD in March. And I was telling people again in June about buying AMD, and now the stock's up at 76. It was at 40 in March. It's like, I hope some of you took advantage of this and started buying some of these stocks. But Joel, great job, man. I'm glad to hear about your long-term investment portfolio is kicking some serious ass, man. And congrats on the success in real estate. Joel is a real estate professional, if anybody is in the market. All right, guys. So does anybody have any questions, like I said, about True Trading Group? Yeah, Jay Carter says, what are your thoughts on the SPY tomorrow? Yeah, I don't expect much on the SPY tomorrow because you have Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook all reporting earnings after the bell. So I think you're going to have a pretty slow day. Yes, Billy, yes. Oh, my man, Billy, I'm so proud of you, bro. I am so proud of you. Guys, okay, Billy, I wasn't going to say it, but Billy, since you messaged it in the chat, guys, Billy just signed up to True Trading Group yesterday. Yesterday, he signed up. Today was his first day in chat, okay? And he was down to his last $3,000 and signed up, joined True Trading Group, and just made his highest percentage profit ever today because, oh, man, Billy, I'm so proud of you, man. Billy and I had a phone call yesterday. When Billy signed up yesterday, I actually called him. Okay, I actually called him yesterday, and we had a nice long conversation, on how to start things off on the right foot, get things on the right track. Oh my God, Billy, man, reading that message just, oh man, it just made me feel so good. Oh, Billy, man, I can't tell you how proud I am of you, bro. I can't tell you how proud I am of you, man. Oh man, Billy, man. Ah, guys, this is why I do it, man. Oh, this is why I do what I do. Oh my God. Oh man. Guys, to all the assholes out there that say dumb shit like, well, Mike, if you're such a good trader, why do you bother with True Trading Group? That's why, bro. Billy, you're why. Billy, you are why. People like you are the reason why I do this. That's why. Oh man. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Keep it up, Billy. Keep it up, man. This is just day one of your journey, bro. Keep it up. All right. So nobody else has any other questions? All right, guys. So that's it. That does it for my live stream. I hope you guys learned something on this KODK, whether you made money or if you didn't trade it. I still hope you guys learned something. Remember, if you didn't trade it, don't fall victim to FOMO. Be disciplined tomorrow. Wait for setups. If you did make money on it today, don't be greedy tomorrow. Stay disciplined. Stick to your profit targets. Take profits when those targets are reached. Do not assume every stock is going to go to 60. Stay disciplined. Don't get greedy. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Don't get greedy. Guys, use the coupon code TTG720. Get a 36% discount. Sign up by midnight tonight and get access to Trader Palooza. Get your name included in the raffle for the free MSI trading rig. Get a guaranteed spot in my private study mentor group session. Get access to the entire TTG curriculum. And I'll see you guys in chat. And our prices go up on Saturday. Okay, so don't message me on Saturday. Say, Mo, Mike, can I still get the membership for $11.86? No, the coupon code TTG720 expires at midnight, or $11.65, whatever it is, expires at midnight on Friday. So take advantage of the coupon code. Don't wait till Friday, because if you sign up tonight, you get included in the raffle and you get the mentor study group session. If you wait till Friday, you don't get those two things. So sign up tonight, guys. Use that coupon code and get up early. Get excited for what's to come. Get in chat, and I'll be in there tomorrow morning walking through my game plan, telling you guys what stocks I'm looking at and how I plan on profiting from them tomorrow morning. That's it, guys. That does it for me. Real quick, before we go, everybody, you know what to do. Smash that like button for me, guys. Smash that like button. Show me how much you appreciate these live streams. Show me how much you appreciate everything and the education that we provide on the True Trading Up YouTube channel. I love you guys. I'll see all of you in chat tomorrow. Let's get ready to make some money together, guys. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.